our mission goals and strategies to accomplish were: 1, everyone learns how to program in E3 because we had switched over from NXT, and so everyone attended a summer robot camp or a class hosted by the NASA RC, and we actually had a former teammate mentor us. 2 was learn how to use gears. We had built models of different gear combinations and watched tutorials online to see how they work. 3 was score at least 300 points. We divided the missions into zones and combined them whenever possible. We focused on the simplest missions, closest to base, with highest flight value. We created a robot that would drive straight using wheel matching tests. And finally, almost everyone attended a kickoff event and a scrimmage. We beat the goal at the scrimmage with 327 points, and we beat that at the qualifier with almost 400.
We used the engineering design process to help design our robot and what missions we wanted to accomplish. In the beginning of our season, we had 3 practices dedicated to figuring out which missions we wanted to complete and what parts the robot needed to make to do those missions. The one mission that we had the most trouble with was the Towers and Valuables mission. At first we wanted to knock the tower over and then collect the valuables, but we realized that it was easier if we just pulled the tower down while collecting the valuables of the same thing and more consistent, which Lowell will now demonstrate.
Our robot is very durable and compact, and it's stable because it has a low and wide wheelbase. On the bottom, we have our 2 large motors upside down and our small one resting between it, so our brain has a sturdy platform to set on. We also, for modular efficiency, use dog gears so that the attachments can go on and off in just a few seconds, and each attachment can be used for multiple missions.
Our final design is super streamlined but still has a solid chassis which balances speed, strength, and accuracy. We chose Big Girls because it is fast without having to use high power and lose accuracy. I've tested these wheels to see which ones hold the straightest. We geared them for our strength and for our attachments.
Beginning of the year, we had a lot of different attachments, but we eventually settled on 3 different ones that can get multiple jobs done at once. First one is the box, which we just demonstrated. It's used to take down the tower and drag back the valuables. It's also used to capture the animals, and it has a special gear called worm gear to go out of torque, or it's called Swartzen gear because it's so strong. Our second attachment is the dozer. It's used to capture the Lego man and push it over to the sorter. And our other attachment is the hook, which is used to pull the bag out of the sorter.
We will now demonstrate our composter mission. Silent here. After we get the turtle and the bag back, we have a mission where we take the turtle, squid, and the chicken all together, and we bring them out to that one circle out there, so we don't go for bringing the chicken to its littlest place.
Go ahead.
For practicing consistency, we did many trial runs with different people, and for efficiency and automation, we put several missions into one to make it just a little more easier to get it all done. Whenever we needed more accuracy, we'd lower down the motor speed. That's what happened here whenever it came up, slowed down, and pressed the button.
Would you like to demonstrate anything else before we go to questions?
I don't think we have anything else.
Do you have some questions?
How many missions do you do altogether?
Well, we have composter plus grabbing the turtle in the bag, and then we bring all the animals out to the circle. We destroy the tower.
Mission.
Yeah,
And we also we pull the Lego person out to here and we pull back the bag when we
And you combine, said you combine some of those, I mean,
yeah.
like the composter and the turtle, like grabbing the turtle mission.
We tried to get as many as we could into one run so that it saved time from going back to base and switching between missions.
Yeah.
So give me a typical mission of all the steps involved that you're going to do. What would be the first thing action you do, the second action, and that would be grouping the mission together. So tell me the segments of the mission. Just an example of one.
Okay. The demolition mission, we tear down the tower. At the same time, we pull this down and drag back the valuables using the edge of the toilet. And sometimes we do it catches right. And on this one, we push the Lego guy up at the same time he's dragging his back. And on this, we capture this, then we turn and capture this, and pull it back like a curve.
Compost didn't seem to work there. Most of the time it just drops the compost and we don't take that back because it takes a little too much time.
Our perfect run is about 430, 440, 465. So our original goal was to get 300 points, so we've gotten well over that.
Now you said you all did programming.
Yes.
Yes, we all helped on every little bit subject. Like, we had a website where we all added on one little thing, we all added on something to it. And then our speech where we all gave our opinions and added on to that.
We wanted to make sure that everyone was included in everything so that everyone understood all the aspects of the FLO season instead of focusing just on one.
When we do our missions, we have our teams, like we do double teams of course stuff with the robot at a time. Like Quincy and I, when we start out our first mission, we come up and she aligns the robot as what the Lego guy where it's supposed to be. And then we, when they say Lego, we both hit the button at the same time and it goes out and does the mission. And then we hurry and switch off and we kind of just roll up to the big mission.
So you're switching off between missions,
Yes.
so everyone's participating in the competition.
Yes.
What do you think? Go ahead.
Now I'm looking here, I'm seeing, looks like we have an Indiana Jones hat, right? Then we have a captain, a cowboy, then no hat.
Oh,
I forgot. I think
What was it supposed to be?
we had a
fuzzy hat, fuzzy hair.
So like a disco hat?
Yeah. So what did you find in the durability of your robot? Did you have any parts that kept breaking that you had to redesign?
Well, the wheels we had a little bit of problem with. Like coming down here to the composter, the wheels was tend to go a little wobbly for some reason. And we eventually put them more packed together, made it a little easier. And now it's a lot less likely for that to happen.
We found that by making everything sort of together and wide and low, it made everything a lot more stable than as higher and more spaced apart.
Yeah, we have to make sure like when the robot is moving, we don't like pull it to a certain side of things because then it loosens the wheels up and then it makes it do like all kinds of different things.
does the robot keep track of where it is? Do you use any sensors or?
No, we do not use light sensors. Although we do have we have not found a mission we need to use them for yet.
We just found how many?
We were content with our accuracy. Most of our missions have a 90% accuracy at least.
They can tend to go off a little bit, but the good portion of it is
Wait.
in the current condition.
Sometimes the tower, it might not grab the valuables. That's one thing that
But it's
probably
leaving.
happens. But
And it usually has time left.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Are you on leave from the Enterprise? Just want to make sure you weren't absent without leave.
It was a very important mission.
Okay. Any other final comments? thank you very much for your presentation. We really appreciate it. Wish you good luck in the rest of the day.
Thank you very much for your time.
time.